of Nothing Else Matters has gotten easier. Muting a string when I'm not trying to mute a string. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of brick and dreams. Hi everybody, welcome back to another guitar video, and it's been a while, but also I've been practicing just a little bit and I've learned a couple other little fun things and it's really cool. A little bit more and adding where I can. I've learned a couple fun progressions to be able to include. And then so I'm trying to learn different chords and incorporate them just a little bit more, and of course I also know the stuff that I do know. But aside from that, not much else has gotten better. It's just gotten a little bit more fluid. So we're having a little bit of fun. The progression that I learned from someone was to play around with these chords. So we got A minor, C, F major 7 if I'm not mistaken, as well as G. And then just go back and forth and try to mix them up and have a little bit of fun playing around with them, strum differently. And that's one thing also I need to be working on, is my strumming patterns. But we are having a little bit of fun just practicing, going through. I'm still having an issue being more accurate with my fingertips and incorporating those just a little bit more and making sure that I don't miss something or that I'm going and end up muting a string when I'm not trying to mute a string. But the hand placement without looking is getting a little bit better. There are still some chords where I do have to look, but I'm able to bar the F chord now. That's been a big progression for me as well. This stuff takes a little bit of time, it turns out, and a lot of practice. And it turns out if you don't have a lot of time or you don't practice, you don't get any better. So we've been going through, and there's a couple songs that I can't say that I've really learned, but I have been looking up and practicing with just a standard straight strum. I don't know if that's how you actually say that, but just strumming one chord at a time and not adding any extra. So I'm not following a true strumming pattern, but I am managing. Make guitar is what I've been using recently. It's been very fun. The mobile version, if I'm being honest, is not as fun or as versatile as the desktop version. That one has an auto scroll feature, plus it doesn't have as many ads, and I can look up other variations a lot easier. So I don't know, because I can't follow the strumming pattern being like, guess this song. It doesn't make the most sense, honestly. But if you do know this song, which is a fan-made variation on Ultimate Guitar, because apparently you can upload those with instructions and stuff, let me know if you know what song this is. And of course with the mobile version you have to scroll on your own, which isn't a big thing, it's not a big deal. That was the beginning of the chorus and the verse of Telling You the Name in 3, 2, 1. Wicked Games, the Stone Sour version, which I like a lot. I like the guitar and everything that's in there. There's a few chords in some of these songs it's really hard for my hands to reach. If you guys have any tips of how to reach further on the fretboard while still being able to press down accurately, there's a part in the lead guitarist portion of Nothing Else Matters where, so on G and B, you have to be on fret 5, and then on A, you have to go 0 to 3, and when I have to lay down on the 2, it's very hard for me to reach. However, a friend who is a really good musician has given me some advice on reaching, which I haven't tried it yet. Okay, well, I'm going to have to practice that. Reaching for a different chord to hit a different note on the E string versus the A string. But if you have any advice on how to stretch my fingers further, I would greatly appreciate. Here's another song. Try to guess what it is again. I'm not following a true strumming pattern, so please do forgive me on that one. So we get... Three, two, one. Mad World. I'm trying to learn that one as well. It's very fun. It's very simplistic. I'm having a lot of fun with it. The next one that I want to show you guys, I still need to learn the Green Day song, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. The only thing I have an issue with is the strumming pattern. But yeah, I guess it is what it is on that one. So we have this next song, which this one has a few chords in it that are bar chords that are hard for me to switch from and to, so I've been practicing that one. And this one, because I don't know the strumming pattern, is going to be very broken up. I just have to hum along to try to keep pace, because also I don't know how to count measurements. So... I realize C minor is really hard for me to be able to do. It does make my hand cramp a little bit. That one, there's not much more to do. It's just those. And honestly, without the strumming pattern, it's really hard to hear it. And a lot of variations nowadays have different instrumentals playing in the background. Sometimes it's keys, and sometimes it's a different stringed instrument. Sometimes it's like violins and cellos, and sometimes it's just a background of choir-like sounds, which it is. 3, 2, 1. It's Creep by Radiohead. That one's really fun. I just need to learn the strumming pattern. And this is what happens when you don't know how to spell something. Kind of a fun fact, just so you know. So apparently version 3 has the most votes because I do not pay for this. And it costs money. I'm not a big fan of it. So, since I've learned most of these chords, this should be a lot easier. Yeah, without the strumming pattern, that doesn't sound right at all. 3 and 4 and next one. Strumming patterns for some reason are just really hard for my brain to hold. Let's just try a single strum since I don't know the strumming pattern. If I could hit my notes. I can't even hit the G right now. Oh my goodness. I walk this empty street on a boulevard of brick and dreams. Clearly I need to learn strumming patterns. It's very difficult for me. My brain's trying to listen to the sound. And it doesn't want to do anything else outside of that. So I'm trying to learn several songs. I think my next challenge, besides practicing chords, of course, is of Nothing Else Matters has gotten easier. Yeah, I really proved that, didn't I? Let's try that really cool part one more time. Yeah, I'm talented. So, we're getting there, but it is very cool. And if I can reach it when I do this part, is... It's really cool. I just need to practice a little bit more, practice a little bit off since the last video, but I've been way more consistent, and that's the cool part. I like that one. Now that's not the strumming pattern, but I know I've done this one, I think on the last video. There is a house in New they go to rising sun. That one's fun. One that I learned that was actually really close to that one is... I want you to guess this one. Mostly because it's halfway okay. Now, if I play it properly, I can't keep tempo. But if I don't play it properly, it actually sounds pretty good. Now, to make it a little bit more obvious before we guess, I'll play the proper strumming pattern, at least for the first bit. Alright, now I'm going to hum along with it, with actually trying to sing it very quietly, with a single strum pattern. try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. 3, 2, 1, it's Hurt by Johnny Cash, his variation at least. I really like that one. It's very fun. The strumming pattern is a little bit faster, and then of course it's a little bit of picking and then strumming, which I really like. It's very, very fun. And I think to challenge myself just a little bit here at the very beginning, well, technically the end of the video, is we are going to pick a song that I have not tried to learn yet. And I'll probably put this in 2 times speed, unless it's rather easy minus the strumming pattern. It's not going to be easy. I take it all back. It's all a lie. It's all a horrible lie. That's what it is. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell. I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven. Well, that one's not too bad if I don't try to mimic the strumming pattern, but that's something I'm definitely going to have to practice. Most